Welcome back to Magoo's Views. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. So recently, 50 Cent did an interview with Big Boy. And on the interview, he was talking about a lot of things. Of course, the Drake and the Kendrick Lamar battle came up, of course. Of course, it's the hot topic. It's the hot topic of hip hop all this year in music. You know what I mean? And one thing I will say is that as the battle was going on, 50 was in Drake's corner. You know what I'm saying? If you look at a lot of 50's posts, a lot of his tweets, he was taking pictures with Drake and stuff like that. Even before Family Matters dropped and when Family Matters dropped, he reposted it and stuff like that. He really didn't have anything to say after the Kendrick's disc came out, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, he's always been in Drake's corner. He's been in Drake's corner this whole battle and everything like that. And he spoke about it, and he also brought a whole list, a whole list of all of Drake's ops, man. I guess people who are against Drake. I'm looking at him like, okay, man, this is ridiculous. But it is what it is. That's 50 Cent. So he's the ultimate troll. You know what I'm saying? Like, go look at all his posts since Diddy and Jay-Z and all that kind of stuff. 50's really been going at them. But at the same time, 50 has been in Drake's corner. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this. Well, no, I'll say this. He came out and said that Drake had more diss tracks for Kendrick. That Drake had more diss tracks loaded in the chamber and ready to go. Now, what do I think about that? I think that it doesn't matter. The reason why I say it doesn't matter is because he dropped out. The hard part 6, and I said it before in my videos before, the hard part 6 was him bowing out of the battle. Regardless of how people want to spin it, I'll say it again. The hard part 6 was Drake dropping out of the battle. If you listen to the song, pretty much took his ball and went home. It got too hot for him. It got too hot. When Kendrick said the rabbit hole goes deeper, I promise. I think that line scared him. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows? You don't know what he got on you. You know what I'm saying? And not like us pretty much was like I think Meet the Grams was the counterpunch that he didn't see coming. None of us saw coming. Like I said, when Meet the Grams dropped, I was literally stunned. You know what I'm saying? I was completely stunned. I was like, oh, shoot. You know what I'm saying? And then, not like us, that next day. So I think that Drake was unprepared. I think Drake was unprepared. I think he underestimated Kendrick as an MC. You know what I'm saying? Because Drake, think about it, man. Drake is the best selling rapper of this generation. I mean, that's hands down. He is the best selling rapper of this generation. Do I think he's the best rapper of this generation? I think he's the weakest as far as the big three goes. That whole big three thing, him, J. Cole, and Kendrick. I think Drake is lyrically under Kendrick and J. Cole. That's me personally. You know what I'm saying? So even though he's the best-selling rapper, I don't think he's the best rapper. But at the same time, I think that he went into this battle underestimating him. You know what I'm saying? So even if he did have diss tracks ready, why not continue? You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Why not continue? Because I remember after the Hard Part 6 came out, that Monday, I remember Cam and Mace spoke on it. Cam was like, nah, Cam and Mace, they were in Drake's corner as well. They're like, nah, man, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not part of hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? It's like Wells with this petition. Like, that's not hip hop. You know what I mean? Even Ice Cube spoke on it. Ice Cube was like, nah, man, keep it going. Like, if that's what it is, like, this is hip hop, this is rap, man. You battle, you keep it going. You know what I'm saying? He did it. Like I said, he took his ball and he went home. So at the same time, could he have diss tracks? Maybe. And another thing is too, is that in battles, man, it's all about the angles you could take. It's all about the angles. You know what I'm saying? And Drake really didn't have many angles on Kendrick. Now I saw a lot of videos and people saying that he took more shots at his fiance, Whitney. And after listening to it again, I'm like, yeah, he kind of did go more so at her and have more smoke for everybody else than he did him. You know what I'm saying? He really didn't have a lot of angles he can go at Kendrick, similar to Pusha T. So in that case, he really couldn't, pause, get off get off on him or anything like that. Again, pause. And I think also lyrically, he was just better than him. He was better than him. He was ready, for the battle and everything like that. And I really do think Drake did underestimate him. You know what I'm saying? That's me personally. Because it was like I said, it was Euphoria. Then right after Euphoria, he dropped 616 in LA. So he did go back to back and literally responded after he dropped his diss track and then responded again and said, I got more ready for you. So I think Drake was unprepared. I think he was unprepared. And even in that time span of the whole 100 gigs and everything like that, when he had all those songs he was dropping, drop it then, man. If you say you got it, because think about it, he had the last word in the battle. The Hard Part 6 was the last track in the whole battle. You know what I'm saying? And Drake pretty much had that last word. So if you got more in the chamber, why not release it? That's me. So when I see 50 coming up and saying and everything like that, I think that, 50 has ties to Drake. So at the same time, he's going to say in his favor, he's going to say anything that, well, not say anything, he may know things that we don't know. I will say that. But at the same time, he's going to watch out for his boy. He's going to watch out for his boy. Drake and 50 are cool. So I can understand that lane. But at the same time, I really don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because if you had all that time, because the battle ended in May, all that time you were dropping 100 gigs, the Wangwan, Delilah, the Sexy Red tracks, you could have dropped one of those diss tracks between then and now. You know what I'm saying? This December, bro. Christmas is right around the corner. The New Year's coming up. I don't want to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, all it does, in my personal opinion, it makes the L look even worse. It makes the L work. It makes the L look even worse because now you got people coming out here caping and doing all this stuff. And my thing is, if the shoe was on the other foot, I don't think this would be happening to Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I think Kendrick wouldn't even did the petition thing. He would just took the loss and kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? But I think with Drake, everybody's saying all these things with the petition and all this kind of stuff. To me, it has been dragging the battle on, and at the same time, it's made him look worse. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got all these people from academics to 50, everybody coming out here caping, you know, saying all these things like, hey, look, bro, the battle's over with. He lost. Regardless if you want to say, oh, Kendrick called him a PDF, I don't know, that kind of stuff. Yo, he went at his fiance first. He told him, yo, chill. He didn't chill. And it's like, this is where we are right now. I've never seen a rapper so coddled after a battle. I've never seen it. I think that's one of the things that irritates me the most is like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 36. You know, by the grace of God, thank you. You know, hopefully see more years coming. But at the same time, I remember those battles. I remember Nas and Jay. I remember Beans and Kiss. I remember 50 and, you know, Ja Rule, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've never seen a battle or a rapper who loses like this get so coddled by the industry. That's because he's an industry baby. You know what I'm saying? So he's built up from the industry. So I think that that's why he's probably coddled so much. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I've never seen it. And I think that's one of the things that does irritate me about it. It's like, come on, bro. Like, it's over with. You know what I mean? But at the same time, hey, if he had more in the chamber, I say, why not release it? That's my personal opinion. Why not release it? Get it back going. But at the same time, the court of public opinion was like, yo, you already lost. So who knows? I think it's probably a confidence thing in him. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, Drake, let's keep it a buck. Drake does love, you know, hip hop. He does love rap. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. He's a fan of it. He is a fan of it. But at the same time, I don't think that the moves that have been taken post-battle have shown that, yeah, you may love hip hop. At the same time, you may not understand it like that. Not unless you're on the winning side. You know what I mean? Tell me what you guys think in the comment section about this news. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll see y'all soon. Take it easy.